just got done filming episode 5 and we're starting on episode 6, so let's have a look at the bits and pieces I got from the Mother Railway show last week up at Canforth. Some nice wagons there, and they'll go lovely on the layout once it's all finished. So this area, yet again, completely taken back. I have just finished laying this new surface, which is made from actual real life dust, construction dust from the car park at work, and it's absolutely fantastic because it just so happens to be the right consistency and shape. But when it dries out, it dries slightly lighter than the wet stuff over there, and you get a really nice finish. The hard standing area in the middle looks absolutely fantastic. The join isn't as smooth as it used to be, but that's okay, we can work on that in a little bit, that's not a problem. But absolutely loving the hard standing now, it's really nice. We need to look at getting in the rest of the back scene. I'll move that back scene there for now, just to box off the area. Then we can look at putting in the containers and things and making the yard up more, making the material bays and going from there. Alright folks, good afternoon. It is Sunday afternoon, about 4:45. I've been in Wales for the weekend, just a bit of a motorbiking holiday with some old friends of mine. So I've not really had much to do, or much time to do anything with the railway. I had a very short running session the other day in which those tankers ended up in the sidings there. I've also had a bit of an arrangement of the yard thus far. I'm not sure if I should keep it like this. This is loosely based on the asphalt aggregates yard as it is at the minute. I picked up that taxi whilst in Wales, looks really nice, and I picked up this Porsche as well for £1, and it's, if it's not 00, it's really close, so that'll do me. But the lorry looks nice there, looks really good, really happy with that, really nice little bit of kit. So I'm just doing a bit of a delivery. Not a great deal going on there. I've got these containers as well. They are really small. They're supposed to be a 20-foot container. And if you compare them to the actual Hornby 20-foot containers, you'll see that they're narrow and short. They might be going back, or they might have already gone back. We shall see how we get on. Right, it is now Tuesday afternoon, about 12 o'clock. Today's mission is new back scenes. We're going to try and fit one to the section over here. There we are, around that back wall there, up to about there, possibly around here if we can, but if not, this one can be repurposed. We're going to try a different technique to what I normally do. Rather than one big piece of cardboard, I'm going to use sections and adhesive and what have you. See how we get on. Right, wish me luck. Okay, the plan seems to be working because I want the bend and the curve. Obviously, if I put up one flat piece of cardboard, can cause problems. So what I've done is I've just quite simply cut sections out. So all this bit here is free, and there's a little bit on the back of that. Hot glued in place. I'm now going to tack the bottom of the card, paper card, edges in place, so it's much smoother. Let's see how we get on with that. Right, that was a bit of a battle, but it's in. Obviously you can still see the join just a little bit there, little gap there, there. Is what it is. I'll have to just hide those with scenic points, trees, whatever. But yeah, the new Backscene's in. I think it looks a lot nicer because it curves now rather than bending so sharply. It's just going to be a case of putting scenery in, bits and pieces, hiding the join and the skyline. Doesn't match up perfectly, annoyingly, but there we are. I think what I've done is I'm supposed to put that end at that end, but whatever. There we are. Just another of those things that model railways that is sent to testers, I suppose, but there we are. Yeah, it's just frustrating, isn't it? Always one thing, never mind. Just a little gap there. Now I'm going to have people going, well, you should have done this, you should have done that, blah, 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 blah. Got this as well, this is nice.
Our media team in-house, and now that Wilson is no longer training,
some network rail stock for the, well, this will be the network rail engineer signings. Anyway, let's have a look at the news, shall we? This week, Rapido Trains UK announced they were dipping their toes into the O-gauge pool, with the LNER J70 being the first offering. 8 versions and 4 liveries are the initial release, with Rapido saying they are open to suggestions. I hope we can see this little fella as one of them. But considering they don't own the copyright to that particular fella, I would find it very unlikely. Accurascale have announced that their new Class 37 will have something called a Hall sensor to trigger flange squeal. The sensor seemingly allows the decoder to detect when the locos go around a tight bit of track, automatically activating the flange squeal. This seems to be the first instance this has been fitted to a double gauge locomotive, so I cannot wait to see in action for myself. Finally, the East Lancs Railway have extended their Wizarding Adventure dates, with the 9th of October now available. Jolly good fun. That's it for the news. Let's run some trains.